Yep, they cut me. And we weren't even talking about space or anything. Seemingly it was terms of service. I just said darkness live. That's all I've got. I've added the link. I mean, seriously. YouTube's fucked. I think YouTube seriously buggered up, guys. Can you hear me okay? I've added the link.
There you go.
Well, I'll change the screen to...
There you go,
Can you hear
babe.
me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
I've figured out the headset. Yeah, sound better.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool. I'm just putting some music on my wife's phone.
The last video was terminated in terms of use.
It's because of what you said.
What did they say?
Dark side of the crater or something.
Aye.
Must be something. Must be something to do with the keywords. Or maybe dark. Maybe because it was dark side. Maybe that was something that they. Or the darkness. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, eh? Let me just put my computer on so I've got some light. Hang on.
I'm just fiddling about with the screen thing here. You see that?
Oh. There's a plug. There we go.
See that? I can fiddle about. See that? See how it's good too, right? Watch this. I can do this. Right? And I can do this. I can do this.
You can do it so when you speak, one person comes on short. I think so. I've seen it on Zoom where, like, when you start speaking, you'll become like the main attention of the screen rather than me or what.
Hello. No, I didn't.
Is there anyone on the stream?
There's loads of folk in there talking.
That doesn't. Who's here does? Hi, Bon Scott. Like Tom.
I just opened up the mics, Joe.
Okay, to be. This is a test stream thingy. Just joining. Do you get the live chat come up on your screen, or does it come up in a separate box that you have to click on?
Right, I'll take a picture and send it to you. That's the easiest way of doing it, right?
Yeah.
Right. That way it saves explaining it. Before now.
I've got my cap on today. My hair's alright.
There you go, Sandra. It's coming across the satellites, you know.
Oh yeah, you've got the actual chat on the right hand side. See, I have to click chat because I'm on my phone.
I can change it.
Then again, actually, I can go on the computer saying that. I go on the computer, log in, to the same stream, and then I can see that. I can see the comments if I go on there. It's fine. Let me just get off this. I'm gonna go onto my YouTube on the computer, and then I can just watch the stream and see the live.
See, I can put a banner up. Right.
Yeah, that's it. I can see the chat now. That. It's quite delayed, isn't it?
I'm just fiddling about with stuff now. Putting back the comments. See, I've got this one take just for emergencies. Side. You know. Lovely to set up my laptop.
Oh, this is terrible.
I don't know how I managed to think of terms of service. I might look at this. Notice I changed my icon.
You changed your what?
My icon.
Your phone. New phone.
No, picture.
Oh.
It's an alien.
You got a strong accent. Sometimes I can't understand you.
I'll get this one.
Does anyone want to see any moon UFO pictures?
Aye, show us the UFO pictures.
Let me get my camera. This is the camera I use.
Want to see my camera?
Oh, the stream seems to have frozen on my computer. Oh, there we go. It's working now.
This is my camera. This is my one.
I tell you what, actually, probably easier to just put it on the computer.
That's my one. My phone.
Is that the same as mine? The P900, is that?
No, this is a DSLR.
Oh right, yeah, you got the attachable lens fronts to it, yeah.
Aye, I've got the big lenses that go over it.
I actually I do prefer DSLRs, but that one I just picked up because
the Nikon P9 1000 is meant to be awesome.
Yeah, P1000 is apparently brilliant. Right, let's get some photos up. Moon pictures from the 12th. Let's have a look. I'm gonna flip the camera around so people can see.
There's Simply Alan. Look at Simply Alan on there. I'm just gonna have to shoot a wee bit so they can hear things.
What's the best? Let's have a little look.
That's fair. That's guys.
Hang on. This isn't a good one, but I've got some better ones. So I can just click for them. Let's find one of the clear ones.
You can see the ships in the. You can see them.
Hang on.
Actually,
There's some really weird looking objects.
see that?
If I put it that way, what's the best way for you to look at it like that?
That's a bit better, aye. I mean, what's that being clear? See that?
I've got one of my best captures. I've got a really amazing one on there somewhere. I couldn't believe it when I see it. I think I sent you one. There's like a face in the. Where is it? No. Where is it? I don't know. I'm on the right day here. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. This is a video, I think. Sorry guys, I'm probably boring you with this. Let me find
No,
it.
I don't like it. I want pictures of the moon, but aliens.
I think I'm in the wrong folder. Let me just 20th, 12th, the 3rd. I'm in the wrong folder, that's why. So this is from last night. Let's zoom in.
There's Jill saying that you've done a good shot here, taking good pictures.
There we go, look, have a look at this.
Hi, I know. That is definitely something foul.
There's something poking out. You could also think, you could look at it as like, oh, it's a crater, but then this one here has got like a, a shape to it.
Shiny.
Just and it's got like a sort of an angle to it. And then there's this thing here, which is like a.
There's Bangros.
Ross?
You need headphones. Headphones.
Dunno.
See, if you put headphones in, you'll not get any playback.
I can hear you.
Aye, but we're getting playback. You need to wear headphones.
Why don't you wear headphones? Why?
Because it sounds like you're in a fish tank. I need to remove you the notes to look at Lewis. His mic was buffering there, I couldn't hear him. Let's see it. Let's see it closer to that one.
I know it's not the best of photos because I've zoomed in, but whatever that is, I know it's definitely sitting above the surface. But I want to show you the other one I caught the other night. This is the video.
If you get a mic on Scott, Jill or Bangros, you can come back in.
Hang on. Oh, the computer's just. Oh no, it hasn't.
That's the aliens. Come to get you.
It's the only thing with the camera footage is a bit shaky because I didn't have a tripod. But there's something.
I can share screen, whatever that is, but
there's something poking out of that crater. What else we got? Let me just get out of this quickly. Let's go back. That's the 10th of the 5th, so let's do the last one. The 9th of the 5th, I've got some more shots on there. Wow, no, this is quite crazy.
Can you get a mic?
What on earth is that, mate?
You need a mic if you want to come in. Bangros, man. You need to wear a mic. If you don't wear a mic, it sounds terrible and you can't hear. I'll add that back in. See if you don't have a mic in, you're getting them off your feedback. Do you see what I'm trying to say? We can hear your TV and I think I'm going to have to hang it. After this. Right, there we go. Strange footprint in the world. Oh, Jesus, what is this? Something with power. What's that there? Aye.
Looks like it's like I don't know. It's like triangular something, and then the saying up there. I don't know. It's weird. Can't explain it. I can just like. That's what caught my attention as I see this on the surface, and I was like, "What is that?" I don't know. Just looking at these messages, I ain't seen no messages on there. So many creators, good shots, Lewis. Cheers, Jill. The crack. It's a Clinghouse. Clinghouse. Clingers. Can you?
See, if you were doing this in your PC, I think you could share it, screen share it. You know
Yeah,
that?
definitely. Let me just get off this. Let me flip this video around quickly. See me for a second, just while I find something else. This is the best I'm going to show you because I've got my own video on it. I'm just going to go onto my
I'll tell you this
channel quickly.
StreamYard is awfully good. I might buy the premium.
How many people are live on yours? So you've got 11 people watching. That's good.
Aye, but wait till Saturday night. We'll go on for about 3 hours.
3 hours, right. Keep going. Yeah, definitely.
See your plan actually.
This is the best.
There's
This is the
someone
best.
asking me
This is the
today.
best UFO I actually caught in a crater for people watching. This is taken off the camera itself, so I took a photo with my phone of the actual.
Jesus.
Hang on,
Look
let's
at
have a
that
look.
guy, someone, come on.
Because when I zoom in, you can. When I zoom in, you can see it. Like, you can see the shape of it as well. Like the top part of it. Then it's got like even underneath is the shadow. There we go. That was sitting in a crater, and then like a couple of days later, it was gone. So there's no way it was something that just a light anomaly or it's crazy. I don't know if anyone's seen it before, but you can see that even it's got a shape to the front of it, like sort of like a cap, you know, like a hat. It's weird.
That's amazing, isn't it?
The shine that comes off of it as well. That was a crater behind, and there's some other stuff going on in the background. You can see it's madness. Anyway,
love this. I don't know what the hell it is.
yeah, there's all sorts of things that go on. Oh, that's just me showing. Oh yeah, and these are the actual sort of. You can see if I get back. These lines, they're almost. I can't explain it. If I play it and show you it,
Aye, because you know, oh, see that ship. That's
you can
on
see.
the
Look,
side.
see that. You see the actual carvings. It looks like it's the way that it goes around. I can't
Aye,
explain.
here's the thing, right? That crater is probably what, 5 miles across.
Yeah, exactly.
So people in the chat, it can't be a car because that crater with the ship is 5 miles across.
Exactly.
So it's
This looks like some
big.
kind of building
Says
as well.
London. It seems like it's London.
Yeah, it would have been massive. But you can see that. You can see. Look at that. Look how it's formed. It's like perfectly. It's almost. It's been built. You know what I'm saying? It's been built. You can see that. That was in one of the craters as well. So we got anything else? I took. Yeah, it's just random objects sitting in.
I think I can give
places.
you full
It's
screen.
weird.
Listen, I'm going to try something Lewis. I think I can give you full screen. See?
No. I don't know if I turn the phone this way, will it go full screen?
I've done it. Look, I've done it. I've given you full screen.
Cheers, mate. Let's have a little look.
Makes it easier for people to see.
But yeah, that was basically the main attraction. I know someone could say, "Oh, it's just a coincidence of a light sort of an anomaly," but it's just the way it's sitting in there.
I mean, think about that ship, right, guys? That must be about 10 miles wide. Huge.
I wish I could compare photos because I've got the same photos with that ship or whatever it was not there. So like, there's just an empty crater. So I know that there was something sitting in there, 100%. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Let me just get off this now. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I've done. Oh, there was a light inside of a crater on this one. Oh, hang on. Where are we?
There's something doing, but I get heat off my laptop.
Nah. Moon structures. Here's a good one for you. Sorry for my bad shaky hands.
Jesus, that's huge. What is that?
And there's these two things here. I don't know what they are. I'll point them, I think. You can see them on there. They'll be just. It's almost like they've got like these like camouflaged objects, and they're so black. You know, like there's a color they created. It's like the darkest black you can get, and it literally like it looks like a black hole. NASA created it, well, created it supposedly years ago.
You would think, where's the stars? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't even know. This was just like part of the crater, but I don't know. It's weird. And then there's all these other objects that keep lighting up. I've caught smoke coming out of like what look to be craters. See if I turn it that way now. Not like that. I can't explain. You'll see it when I keep playing it. It looks like there's all sorts of structures and yeah, it's just weird. I can't explain it. Maybe it's some kind of like civilization that they've created. Like, must be like some alien civilization or something. I don't know. And I think they're on the moon. To be honest, that's what I think. I think now. I've seen so. Unless it's us, and we're on the moon, and we have been for many years. Who knows? But then if you think about it, I don't know. Yeah. In a way, I just think, it's kind of like there's so many planets in the solar system, and there's so many. Like, it's just infinite, isn't it? Or some people think that we're stuck on a flat plane, and don't know. Who knows?
I mean,
maybe the moon's in our atmosphere. We don't know. I don't know. I wish I could answer the questions.
Have you ever heard about the Secret Space Force?
Yeah, I have actually. I watched a video. The guy who hacked there's a guy who hacked NASA, wasn't there? He hacked their systems, didn't he? And it was like off-planetary or something. What was it called? Not off-planetary. There was like
trillions of dollars.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's Hatchy. He's in a shed.
Just blows your mind. I'm looking at. I'm just going to look at some of these comments people have put. Let's see, Lewis, where are you from? I'm from Colchester, in Essex. Do you live near the moon? Them pics look very close. Seeing vids. Yeah, I think Mars is definitely colonized. I think there's something on Mars, 100%. Or that's my view anyway. And there was a actually there was a volcano that erupted, or plumes of smoke was coming from one of the volcanoes on Mars, and astronomers could actually see it with their telescopes, but they kept it hush hush, and that all got deleted off of YouTube as well. Just proves that that the planet's still got something. Do you know what I mean? Or it's still sort of living inside, not instead of it's got molten lava underneath the crust. But if you think about it, the actual Earth has a north and a south pole, and they say that the center of the Earth is molten. It's like a core, and it's lava filled, whatever. But you can't have a magnetic field with anything that's what's the words? Basically, if anything's molten and hot, it's not able to contain a magnetic field or produce a magnetic field. So if you get a magnet and heat it up with a
Nope, froze there. He's froze.
Yeah, so something for you to think about. Let me just check this.
Aye, but there's other people that say that there's what you call it, the Earth's hollow, don't you?
Say that again.
That people think that the Earth is hollow. You get the madman to think
that. There's a possibility that there's hollow parts to it, I think, but I don't know about the whole of it being hollow. I wouldn't know. I've never dug down into it, but yeah. But no, that's the reason. I think the reason people think that is always they've dug so deep into the Earth that they only tell us that we can reach a certain sort of depth when we can't. We can actually get.
The dug was in Russia. It was in Siberia, and it was something that was 20 miles deep.
That is deep.
You know,
if you think of
because it was getting too hot and the pressure was too much.
Right, that'd make sense. And they say that the reason why it was
only that diameter.
They say the only reason why there's lava, or some people say the only reason why there's lava is because the moon, somehow the gravity from the moon, which is probably some big spaceship, say like that, and obviously the forces from all the other planets in the solar system create this sort of stretching on the Earth's crust. So basically it moves, everything keeps moving as it cycles, which keeps this sort of certain layers of it molten. Yeah.
Well, there's Jill asking how did they dig in the moon, but the moon's been dead for trillions of years. So let's say.
Well, like there's actually there's historic markings and sketches and that of a time when the moon actually wasn't here. So apparently, that that's not a fact. I'm just saying. I've heard that, but I'll have to research it because I don't research everything. But I see
I'm going to get Andrina on, the housekeeper club, and she's got to do everybody a card reading.
Yeah, definitely.
So that'll be quite good. But we'll do that on Saturday night. I've got a lot on this week, so I can't really do any live streams, but we're doing videos. But I was hoping for maybe Saturday night, Clint on, Jim Shaw, you, and then Gina. We'll just have a talk about the supernatural.
Yeah, it's really good. I love that kind of stuff. I love all things spiritual or aliens or whatever,
I wonder why my last video got took down.
Sorry, 1 second.
The last live stream got took down.
Yeah. What, the one you mean you just put up now, or the last one?
The one 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, it It must have been the names. Oh, the stupid phone keeps slipping. There we go.
You're using the phone.
Yeah, and I've got nowhere to put it, like, because the headphone jack. I can't even show you. I'm thinking I've got a camera. I've got my computer on. Thinking I've got a webcam. I don't.
Why don't you connect in the future through your computer?
Yeah, I need to get a webcam on it. I've got an there we go. I've just found something I can put it on. There we go. That's better.
Aye. See, it's quite good how I can make you on screen like that. You can still hear me. See, a lot of people use this for podcasts. I don't know what happens to press that button. Are we there?
There you go. You're back on the stream now. There you go. You're.
That's what
What we got? I'm scared. I see you do it on my phone, and then like 20 seconds later, I see you do it on my computer.
I can actually.
Hi, Chris, man, in the shed here. Someone's reading somebody's comments. Hi, Lewis. Open it right out. Do you study space, Lewis? No, not really. I don't study space, but I know a bit about space. But yeah, I'm not. I'm more into my sort of conspiracies. I call them conspiracies.
Aye.
Yeah.
We'll make you think of names that will get banned.
If anyone knows any good names, someone give us some ideas, maybe.
Give some names for the show.
Something preferably not with what was it you?
You can't have UFO, you can't have space, you can't have anything like that. We could call ourselves the. I don't know, you're not allowed to say nothing there. You should offend somebody. Hatchie
just said, oh Lewis, the moon sits there, non-rotational. You're spot on. I'm sat here in the shed. Oh, keep going, let it out. It's true though. No, it's true. The moon's locked onto the Earth's rotation somehow with whatever technology they're using, and also it's moved, like as the Doom Show said a few weeks, I think probably about a month ago. The moon flipped upside down, like it's completely flipped, and then turned back around again within a few days or whatever it was. So yeah, it's being controlled, definitely.
That'll be the astronauts playing with the controls. They're like, shit, we've turned it upside down. What are we going to do? How do we solve this? Pressing all the buttons and all that, trying to figure it. I'm telling you, there could be.
But then I've been focused on the moon with my camera, my P900. And for no reason whatsoever, I'll be zooming into a specific location. I'll see something that's interesting, and then for no reason, my camera will just start going like spazzing out of control. Not a good word, but going crazy. And I've had it where I was focusing on the moon, and I've actually got a video on my computer. I'll have to find it and send it to you, where I'm zooming into the moon, and then my camera just stops and then starts zooming back out again. And this happened to me when I was following a UFO once. It done the same thing.
That's actually been reported quite a lot. There's been people filming UFOs and their technology just starts to stop working.
Yeah, my camera just started like zooming out. I couldn't zoom in. I was trying to zoom in, it would go in, and as soon as I let go of the button, it'd come back out again. And then I moved, just because I thought, oh, maybe there's something wrong with the camera. I'll actually move and like focus on something else. So I moved the camera, zoomed in, and then let go, and nothing happened. So it was what I was looking at, what was causing it to do what it was doing. So yeah, crazy.
We'll just need to think of a name that doesn't get banned. We're all mad.
Let's have a look. There was a planet between Mars and Jupiter once. I heard that. that crashed into Earth, created moon. We're worth looking into. Yeah, I actually see that on the TV. I think I watched that science. What's his name? What's his name?
Hey, but think about this, right? See if a planet crashed into the Earth, you would think it'd be some massive crater and void.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that you would think that,
Do you
wouldn't
know
you?
what I mean?
But if
There's no,
if the Earth was molten though, or something like that, and then it had loads of debris around it, then it could possibly sort of, I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure.
it'd be back together.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be circular though, would it? It'd be like a wonky planet, a
No.
really wonky planet.
No.
But that's just sort of, I don't know.
I think you've got to remember the Earth isn't all around. It's pure digital.
And it's all because of the only called into science, or we'll say science, called into these theories. The only reason why the Earth is able to sustain life is because of the moon being there and keeping the basically the synchronicity of the Earth and the way that it rotates and that. So the moon wasn't there, it wouldn't be spinning in a organized fashion, should I say?
No.
And it just all the patterns would be messed up, so it wouldn't be able to sustain. And that's what happened with Mars, wasn't it? Mars had Mars did have more than the. I think it's got like 2 or 3 moons. I can't remember, like little moons. But yeah, they're saying that it was, and also was it not Saturn, Jupiter? No. What's that thingy? The greenhouse effect. It's called Venus. The Venus. That's it. Venus, wasn't it? Apparently, Venus had harvest life or something before as well.
Just, I gave you fuel screen, you know.
Oh, thanks, mate. Surface coating engineers. What about the green gremlin and Chris? Last one, yes.
No, I tell you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be building a shed. And I'm going to be building that. I'm going to be lighting it all. Making it, what do you call it, thermal. And I'm going to put a green screen in it. And a computer. So it's sitting up.
You can put yourself in an office or something. That's what I've seen. Quite a few YouTube channels do that, don't they?
Where's Hatchy saying something? It says, we ain't mad, we're being portrayed as what happens changes in the wind.
No, we ain't mad, we're being portrayed as what happened to the change. The changes the moon chimed. When.
See that? I can do that.
Instead, the voiceovers. It's artificial. Let's get me in with you. Should be declared.
That's clever, that, isn't it?
No. What happened to that? That is good. What is this? So you're using what channel do you use?
I'm using
StreamYard.com. Did you just sign up for a free account with it and then, or just pay for it?
No, you put an email in, right? And then they send you a 7-digit code. You put the 7-digit code in, and it's made. No passwords. It's highly secure. I can kick MD, I can throw people out, I can do anything I wouldn't do that for subscribers.
So I mean, that just wasn't funny. So you can have up to 7. Was it 7 people or 6 people in it?
6.
That's all right. 6. That's good. I think it'd be too many people. You won't be able to sort of. There'd be too many people going at once.
If you pay for the £2 a month or £3 a month version, this is free. You get a thing called donations and that, but I don't want that. You get what I mean? And you can have, you can change, you can put back a green screen in. That's free. I can dancing girls or something.
Put one of them, you know, them like FaceTime or whatever it is. What are they called? Like the mask things you can put on your face. Make yourself into
I
like
want to
a
see what,
into a.
aye, I want to see what happens when I do this. That's the same, aye. That's true. Look at that handsome young guy.
Thanks, mate.
See, I'm getting it. Moon Man. There's Jill. There's Jill saying something over there. Look, did I picture of you, Jill? I've made you famous.
Moon Man. The man. How many channel name suggestions you want, Chris?
Oh, I don't know. Don't know.
If you
Hundreds, I
could,
don't know.
if you could like the stream, people, just to get some likes on the old, get Chris's video more out there. I should say
If you see
all
the
of his
more likes
videos.
I get, see the more likes I get, the more it gets pushed out further. Did you know that?
See, sometimes I don't get a notification. I'll miss a video you've done, and then I'll go on there, and I'll go. Oh, we're back on. Let's talk about liking videos and saying, yeah, I'll like each of your videos that you've posted. I'll make sure, because sometimes I forget to like them, or I don't get a notification and I don't watch one.
Moon Man.
How is everyone today, anyway? Read the chat.
I'm
I've put a few
controlling
suggestions
the
up already. Blushing. It just went down. This is the beginning.
What's went down? Internet? What do you mean the internet went down?
Yeah, I cut off for a second. I think you cut off for a second, but it's only temporarily.
I've got fibre optic.
Yeah, we've got fibre, but we haven't got it to the cab. It's just no, we got it to the cab, but it doesn't come from the cab. No, not to the cab. To the exchange, but from the exchange to our house, it's copper. So it's 70 meg. I think it's like about 70 meg. My dad worked for BT before. He had the fibre optics. You know, fibre optics you can get. I think it's something like a million, or not a million. Is it a million or 100,000 gigabits per second download speed?
Terabyte per second.
Oh, is it terabyte? I thought I was wrong with what I was saying.
I've got friends that play the Xbox and they've got a terabyte per second. But you're talking £500-600 a month.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to have a secure connection.
Read the chat. I don't know what they call it. I'm going to keep my name as the Lost Scotsman, but it's a name of the radio show, can you think? No.
My missus is not feeling well, bless her.
Or she got the flu?
Yeah, she's been a bit. She ain't had like no cough or nothing like that. She just felt a bit rough yesterday. She like aching and that. And that's it. Today she's better than she was yesterday, but she's still just aching.
I've got the infection. I can't hear in my left ear.
Ah, so what? It must be the worst. Not being able to hear is so disorientating. I remember when I had just blocked up nose and that about 6 months ago, and it done all my sinuses, and like I could barely hear in one ear, and the other ear I was like I'd lost like bass, and just trying to drive my car, it was so disorientating because your hearing just creates I don't know, it's weird how your hearing affects your whole environment, like the way you perceive everything. Yeah,
my
balance. And just being able to hear around you, it's weird.
I'm on antibiotics, like, it is getting better, but just need to wait. I want to see what Flint's like on here.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I wanted to come on, but he's like a hermit with me. I never see him. No.
I feel like whenever I say something or do something on here, I don't want to say it, bad things happen. So just try and keep your mouth closed to my views on deep conspiracy things. I would say conspiracy, but you know what I mean.
My niece has just sent me a picture of the cruise up the back. I don't know if you can see that. See a stupid camera. Can you see that? That's too bright. Turn the brightness all the way down, then you can't see it. Yeah. Because
let's have a look.
It's
gonna cut off my. What is it?
It's a cow.
A what?
It's got 4 legs and they eat grass and they give you milk.
Cow. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh look, I got an email to YouTube.
What right now saying your video?
As you may know, our community guidelines describe which content is allowed and it's not. Video restrictions. Do you want to read it?
Go on, read it. Go for it.
Can't believe that, can you?
Yeah, I will be able to.
Wait, and I'll take a screenshot and send it to you, right?
Yeah, no, I won't focus on the screen on it. But you didn't do nothing, so I don't see why.
Oh, it's shocking.
Can we start doing a Friday night special train ride? Doom riding it, helped by the pasta, Chris, with a load of green gremlins as passengers. Come on, guys. Once I'm out the shed.
There you go, Lewis. Look at that, what I've sent you. Lewis.
Alright.
Look at what I sent you.
Let's have a look. As you may know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. Your video, The Dark Side of the Creator, was flagged to us for review. Upon review, we determined that it violates our guidelines and we've removed it from YouTube. We know that this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube is a safe place for all. If content breaks our rules, we can remove it. That's stupid.
Aye, exactly.
It doesn't even say why what the reason behind it is. It says the guidelines, but that's just, you haven't even said nothing. You didn't mention anything. Hang on, let me just close this.
I'll tell you what, I'll send you the rest of it, right? You go and do the rest of it.
Make a negative out of a positive.
Send you the rest.
Ties in with the internet going out. So YouTube will not allow Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon album. That's how you know that there's definitely. Cheers. That's how you know there's definitely like an AI system watching everything. Because I've posted a video, just the smallest of as might be like part of music or something, and like instantaneously it's like this video has been not blocked, but like not allowed to watch in the US or whatever. It gets banned from certain places.
I'm going to complain. I want to know why the Dark Side of the Moon was banned. You're saying that.
Yeah.
The Dark Side of the Creator was banned. I mean, seriously?
It's probably it's got to be to do with I don't know, something they're hiding. Clearly, there's something. Obviously, I just find it funny that every time I want to get a good picture of the moon on a specific night when there's loads of stuff up there. Like the other night, there's always clouds in the sky, and whenever I'm trying to take photos, like out of nowhere, like a load of cloud will just cover the moon. I'm just like, for God's sake, this is like 2 o'clock in the morning or something.
I would love to know how the
It's like,
dark
really?
side of the crater has offended somebody.
Yeah.
What about if the white side of the crater?
Mm.
The
You
sort
just
of
got,
reflects.
I think, yeah, just weird.
That's shocking, by the way. It just shows you Clint wasn't the last. He must have been onto something.
Mm. If you think removal was an error, please appeal using the
I tried
form
to
below.
appeal, it says you can't appeal on this. I just tried to appeal to Ruby and it'll know what me.
That's ridiculous.
Anyhow. This removal has not resulted in a community strike, so I didn't get a strike. But I did get the video removed.
Let me just. Do you know about sort of like numbers and relevance with numbers and specific?
No.
You don't know nothing about it. Right. So if this is a good one for everyone who wants to know, when they're watching the TV and they're watching something like anything like 20th Century Fox, what does actually Fox stand for? What does it mean? To see if anyone can tell me what the actual word Fox represents.
It's got another meaning, but I can't remember what it is. Is it meant to be sneaky or sly or?
No, not as in like a meaning. I mean as in like the letters in correlation to numbers.
33 or 44 or something like that.
What's the 6th letter of the alphabet?
G.
F.
F. Oh,
and then O is the 15th, which is 1 and 5, which makes 6 again. And then X is a 24th letter. X is a 24th, which is 2 and 4.
So,
Now, if you look at the back of any game barcode, I can't focus on it. The 3 prongs that come down.
I know what you're talking about.
You probably can't see it, but there's 3 prongs on every barcode, or most barcodes. They're 2 single lines in the center. The left-hand side, center, and then the right-hand side, and they're the number 6 as well. So yeah, it's quite just something thought you'd be interested in seeing.
Just a double thing.
Yeah, there's loads of stuff as well. There's loads of other things I could talk about. But people would just think I'm a crazy loony. Well, I'm a bit nutty.
I would love to know how the dark side of the crater was rated as. Wait for this. This is a good one. It was rated as harmful or intentional harm. Seriously?
It was harmful. Is that what he said?
Aye.
That's stupid.
It shows you there's other folk watching this. There's 9 people watching this right now.
And you see this on the TV that if you're watching the TV advert and it comes up with that's the price, yeah. Look on the chat. That's
What?
I'm just gonna type it in here.
Is that not the same thing that happened to you the other day with your video?
Now, when everyone sees it on the TV, they're going to be like, "Oh shit!"
495.
There's another one as well. Do you know what a BDI is? Didn't you? beady eye. You got a beady
No.
eye on someone. So it will be 2, 4, 9. You'll see that a lot on the TV as well. Beady eye. It's when you've got your eye on people, on someone. You've got beady eye on them. I know I'm crazy. 17.
20.
Go in lockdown is the house. Huge YouTube office block they built. Have a Friday night special. I know. Okay. So,
There you go, I posted that for you.
And if you decode the actual the alphabet, which I did when I was going through my crazy breakdown a few years ago, about 10 years ago now, A to Z, working as in A being the first letter, and then J being the 10th letter, and
Internet's freezing again, guys.
he writes a whole it's like a code word, and it says look above, and it's got IRA, which is Irish Republican Army, is it?
Yeah.
And it's got something. There's another sentence in it as well. Cryptic in itself,
right?
But it's designed to is like a message kind of thing. Go and carry on.
I can still watch the Dark Side of the Creator in this.
Yeah, I can do that. One of my videos actually. I can still watch the video on my YouTube. On the what is it? God, my brain's not working today.
But I don't completely understand that.
When you go into your YouTube studio, you can still watch the video.
My Google device started speaking to me there. It's listening to me.
There we've got some posts coming up. If us as bees don't work together, the billy goat at the gates like a hornet. We're waiting to give us its venom to all. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't know. I'm in two sort of minds about this whole vaccination thing. I just think it's.
It says the dark side of the moon is classed as dangerous or violent. The dark side of the Creator is classed as dangerous or violent. So Pink Floyd will maybe help to.
Well, the actual dark side of the moon is actually not dark because the sun still hits it. You know that, obviously, but there's obviously there's something to it. There's something to it.
It does. It shows you about a doom show. You know, and these chaps, you know what I mean?
I see a video the other day actually. No, I still say the other day. It's about 3 weeks ago. Well, there was these 3 UFOs that came from the back side of the moon. I think you've probably seen it as well. And they fly over the front of it, and they're casting shadows actually on the moon.
That's right.
I don't know if it's a real video or not. You can't tell these days. There's so many fake videos. It's easy to fake things, but it does look very what's the word? Authentic, you know. But you just don't know. You just don't know unless you see it yourself. I've seen one object in the sky in my life.
I'm amazed this one's still up.
Yeah.
I truly am.
Yeah.
He's showing me pictures and that and everything else.
Yeah, I think it's probably
You know?
I think it's words that you use as well. It's gonna affect
It's like
the end result of it. Yeah, because when it comes to
we'll just need
the
a band name on the show. We can't really talk about the name. We try and get a word out, but we can't use them. Because I listen to radio shows, that Dartmouth radio, and they were going on about it. They say if you mention certain things, they are not allowed to upload.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because then they'll do it before they, even though we're live, they'll it gets re-examined, doesn't it? So like before they finish uploading. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. What was I talking about? My brain's gone again. My brain's just not with it.
What happens on stage?
Oh, you were talking about the geese situation. So yes, it's not about you. You can't really. I don't know how much you could say about it.
I think we're better staying away from it for a while.
Yeah.
To be safe, you
know. But it's more sort of to do with controlling your mindset.
You see, there's bots. I watched the video the other night. There's bots that will be watching us right now. And you say something and it picks it up instantly.
Apparently there's a new.
I
was going to say apparently there's a new algorithm that can detect your mouth movements as well. So like even if you don't say the words, it comes up. If you like say the words but don't say them, it can kind of pick up from that as well. I can't really. That makes no sense what I just said then. But anyway, it can see what you're saying. So even if you cover your mouth and say it like that, or I'm sorry, not. You know, like what I'm saying is, you've got the auto text thing that picks up what you're saying. It can still pick up the words if you was to say it, sort of, without saying it. That's what I was trying to get. That's what I was trying to say. Just a way to. I'm not willing to take a chance in finding out. Fear is just a way of controlling us. So, from what I've studied, I think that I'm never going to mention the word, but any sort of illness that you present with, I think that it's due to toxicity of your surroundings, the environment you're in. So it could be due to the thingies like devices, as you're saying before, and it can be due to the air quality, and that's what presents in people. That's what.
Let's take this, right?
Go on.
You get Buddhist monks, right, that live in the Himalayas, right? Some of them are over 100 years old.
Exactly.
They've got no technology, they've got no phones, they've got nothing. Some of them have never been in a hospital.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It really just depends on the environment. I'd say it is all about the environment. I'm not going to say anything else.
I'm going to end this now, but I'll be back on. I'm thinking Saturday night.
Yeah.
We'll do a 2.5 hour, 3 hour live stream. We'll get Clint on, Doom Show, you, me, and we'll get Bruna, the ghosty person on. So guys, I'll catch you on the Xbox after this, okay? And I'll catch the rest of you guys because I need to go and do some stuff.
I just want to shout out one person. Actually, no, I'm not going to shout him out. No, I'm not going to shout him out because I don't want your channel. I don't want anything happening to your channel. So I ain't gonna. But you know the L Live that we watch.
Oh, right.
But I don't want to say it because I don't want to get your channel messed about with. So.
Right.
All right.
Catch you later.
We'll leave a comment or something.
Sweet. Leave your comments to what you think we should call our live streams. Catch you later. Take care,
guys.
Bye.
Bye.